How's it going, guys? So there's a trending topic in the vegan YouTube community right now. So I thought that I'd be just like any other vegan YouTuber and make a video about it because that'll get me more views and more popular. So Essena Oneill, who is a popular YouTuber and Instagrammer, has basically said, screw it to social media. I don't need social media. As she says on her YouTube page, social media is not real life. And I will definitely agree with her sentiments with that. Is that there's a lot of social media, I wouldn't say all of it, there's a lot of social media though, that is clearly fake and is clearly constructed. So just to kind of give you a little idea about this stuff, let's look at one of her Instagram posts, which she has basically re-edited. So she's re-edited a lot of her Instagram posts with like what she was actually feeling during the time, and not the perceived feeling that she wanted you to feel based on the photo. So she says, exams are over, happy, happy girl. When your caption acts to distract the viewer from a very much posed bikini shot of a paid brand, totally fooled them. Any girl with a lot of followers promoting a bikini brand is paid. I would say 99% of the time. I would absolutely 100% agree with that. I see people on Instagram and I can tell they're just taking photos in a pose position with a bikini, and I know that they're getting paid for it because they're promoting the bikini brand with coupon codes, and so obviously they're doing that. Is that necessarily a bad thing? That's up for you to decide. But I think what Essena is really trying to, what she's really trying to show people is that when you see people promoting brands and stuff like that on social media, it's not always necessarily real. And if you think that people are happy by posting photos where they seem to be very like they're always happy and they're perfect and they look great and they seem very secure and confident in themselves, what she's basically trying to show is that she appeared to be like that on the outside, but on the inside she felt very insecure and not happy with herself and went to great lengths in order to make herself feel better about herself by posting these kind of like good photos so that other people would like her. And as someone myself who is on social media and is on YouTube and stuff, I definitely know that feeling. Like when you post a video, obviously you want people to like the video, or if you post something on Instagram, you want to post something that people are going to like and people are going to comment on. Of course you are. That's obviously a motivation that you have. Like it's very hard to just say totally, fuck it, I'm just going to post something and I don't even give a crap about anything about it. That can be very difficult to do. All right, let's go over another one here. So edit real caption. So she's done this with pretty well most of her pictures on Instagram. This is what I like to call a perfectly contrived candid shot. Nothing is candid about this. While yes, going for a morning jog and ocean swim before school was fun, I felt the strong desire to pose with my thighs just apart so that she had a thigh gap. Boobs pushed up and face away because obviously my body is my most likable asset. Like this photo for my efforts to convince you that I'm really, really hot. Let's look at another one here. And this is crazy because like when Essena started Instagram and Tumblr and stuff, she was like 15 years old. So people are getting into this at a very, very young age. And this is not only for women, but for men as well. So it's not one way or the other, because you see a lot of guys who are promoting themselves as being, quote unquote, natural bodybuilders, but yet they've been on anabolic steroids for years. Things are getting pretty wild at my house. Maths B and English in the sun. And then this is her edit. See how relatable my captions were. Stomach sucked in, strategic pose, pushed up boobs. I just want younger girls to know this isn't candid life or cool or inspirational. It's contrived perfection made to get attention. So there's definitely a big correlation between, people who have insecurity issues and people who are always striving to be the perfect person, right? And to get to this level where they feel comfortable with themselves enough so that they're just happy with themselves. And so they do all these things in order to alter their appearance or change their life. Maybe they need to get a better job, or maybe they need to live in a better place in order to feel better about themselves. And I think what Essena is trying to say is, like, by doing this is that obviously a lot of social media is fake. I wouldn't say that all of it is fake, but if you're always constantly looking up to people that you see in social media, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Tumblr, on Facebook, and you're constantly always thinking that that person is perfect, that they feel so happy with themselves, and the image that they're proposing to you is a true image of their life, and that in turn is making you feel insecure because you think that you have to be at their level of physical attractiveness, or you need to have the more money and the better job or the better relationship in order to feel happy with yourself, then that is a myth. If you want to feel happy, content, and love for yourself, you can do so in this moment. Nothing around you in your physical world needs to change. The thoughts that you have about the physical world will need to change, but the actual things in your life won't need to change. And the funny thing is, once you start actually altering the thoughts that you're constantly thinking over and over and over again to be more positive, loving, and supportful of your own life and just of yourself in general, then it's kind of funny, the things around you change as well. A lot of you will know that at the start of this year, actually almost a year ago, it was like November, December of 2014, I started this like I love myself thing, and my life has totally changed like 180 degrees. I'm now in an awesome, loving relationship. I have a great online business with Hannah, and life has just taken on this new direction for me. And it wasn't that the things around me changed, it was the things inside of me changed. And so like what Essena's trying to say, it's like the social media facade that we see, a lot of it isn't real. A lot of it isn't real life. A lot of it is contrived. A lot of it is constructed in order to basically sell you on something. So a lot of these people on Instagram or on YouTube, they may have, product ads. Like sometimes in our vlogs, it almost looks like we're doing product placements for like a company, say like nuts.com or something. Like you've seen like a nuts.com bag sitting beside me, and that almost looks like a product placement. And that would be a sneaky way of doing advertising. And that's how a lot of people advertise things on Instagram and YouTube and stuff, is that they place certain things in their photos or in their videos in order to basically sell you on it. Like I see this more so probably on Instagram, especially with the coupon codes and like the spin brush and all that kind of stuff. All that, like, it's essentially, a lot of it's essentially kind of like garbage. Most of it, yeah, okay, maybe it's all right, but it's not stuff that you really, really need and really, really value in your life. So do I agree with Essena, like getting off of Instagram and off YouTube? And so basically on her YouTube page, like she has a website now, letsbegamechangers.com. I think that's totally cool. But the problem with that is that it's very difficult in order for your message to reach the masses if you have like a private, basically, website, right? If you have a YouTube channel, it's so much easier in order to voice your opinion and to have people be able to share those videos and to be able to share your message. That's one of the great things about YouTube and Instagram and stuff and Facebook, is that it's so easy to take a video, to take an idea, put it on a camera, and let thousands of people see it within like a day or a few hours even. So the power of social media is very real, and I don't think it should be condemned. Yes, there's a lot of fake stuff out there, but there's also a lot of really good stuff as well. And that's what you want to focus on, is that you want to focus on the stuff that actually makes you feel good about yourself instead of the stuff that makes you feel insecure about yourself. A shameless plug right now is our daily vlog channel. To say that social media is not real life, you can make social media be very, very true to what real life actually is. And something that I like to portray with our daily vlog channel that Hannah and I do is that we aren't perfect people. We have our own insecurities. And we get pimples and we don't look our best at times, and we're like in weird angles and we look not very good sometimes. And people have actually kind of given us shit and comments about it because we don't always look perfect. And let me tell you, to make a video like this where I'm just sitting here, I got the best lighting, a good angle with the lens and all that kind of stuff, it's very easy to do. And to actually be able to put yourself out there when you're looking all like kind of weird and stuff, that can be much more difficult because people will leave comments and sometimes they're kind of hurtful. But I think daily vlogging is actually a very true way of expressing yourself and what real life actually is through social media. So I definitely recommend that you check it out. And definitely check out Essena's website as well. So again, when she gets it up, it'll just be letsbegamechangers.com, because she's obviously thinking much more clearly than she did when she was younger. So excited to see kind of like what she puts out. It would be great if she actually put it out on YouTube, right? Because then it would be able to reach so many more people. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, definitely leave them in the box below, and we'll talk to you on the next video. Peace.